Welcome to GeekNifty's Highlights Room. I'm Barry White.
And I'm Bryce Riley. It's about time for Magic the Gathering's Commander 2017 to drop. It features 4 pre-made decks, each with its own theme.
That's right. You got a Dragons deck, you got vampires, wizards, cats, like cat warriors and stuff.
Yeah, so we got our hands on the decks a little early, and we took them to Las Vegas's Natural 20 Games to try them out.
We'll take you to the action. 4 decks, 4 competitors: Chris Taylor on cats, Michael DeLisi with dragons, Cody O'Connor with vampires, and Calvin Hart on wizards.
All decks, save for wizards, were off to good starts, with Cody O'Connor being the first to get his commander out, Edgar Markov. But will it play into his favor?
After all, DeLisi's Draconic Domination deck already has a good board presence, and Taylor's Feline Ferocity deck is channeling equipment seemingly at will. Chris Hart's wizards? Well, nothing yet.
Feline Ferocity was targeted as the primary threat pretty quick by the other players, and you might say Taylor found himself doubly cursed. The cats are the first to fall, but he'll soon have company.
A few turns later, Vampiric Bloodlust's heartbeat begins to fade. DeLisi turns a few of his big bad dragons sideways, and it's more than Cody can handle, sending him packing.
That leaves Michael DeLisi's dragons against Calvin Hart's wizards. And despite the wizards being quiet for much of the game, he's got the upper hand on life. Using DeLisi's depleted board state to his advantage, Hart goes in for the kill. Wizards topping dragons, meaning Calvin Hart wins the Commander 2017 Preview Battle Royale at Natural 20 Games. We send it now to Zach Weinstein, who chatted with the winner.
Thank you guys for playing with us. We definitely appreciate that. We're here with Calvin, the winner of the game. I got a couple questions for you. Yeah. What did you think of your deck?
It's exactly the type of deck that I like to play. A little bit more controlling, got off to a really slow start, but the late game power was really intense, so
Okay.
really fun.
And what did you think of the other decks?
I thought the other decks were really good. I think the power level was pretty even. I think the Cats deck and the Vampires definitely had a lot of early game power, and Dragons and Wizards definitely a lot better in the late game.
Thank you very much, Zach.
And now let's take you to post-game to hear from the players.
How did your deck play, and what do you think of the other decks?
The deck played, I liked the way the deck played. I felt like I got a little bit unlucky in that I only drew 3 vampires out of the entire deck. But other than that, the deck had a lot of good interactive cards.
I thought the game was really fun. Just like different people were leading at different points in the game constantly. There was a lot of different interaction going on. And every deck really had a chance to show what they could do.
It's always fun to mess around with a little bit of cats right now. I felt like a living, breathing, internet meme, so that was kind of fun. But as far as the decks are concerned, I'd say they're pretty close in power level. Cats are probably going to be the best, I would say, just strictly because of the fact that they're the easiest to play. They have the most versatility, stronger cards overall, but each deck kind of has their own little motor, their own point in time when they can all come into their own. So unfortunately my deck has the best early game, couldn't close it out, but it was still very fun.
I felt pretty comfortable with the Wizards. With these guys, that was my deck, and although I didn't have a lot of early turn plays, I felt really comfortable with my instant speed, cards in hand, removal, and just general kind of control stuff.
So there you have it. Arcane Wizardry tops Vampiric Bloodlust, Ferocious Felines, and Draconic Domination.
And if you want to see for yourself which is the best of the 4 decks, Commander 2017 comes out August 25th. You can find it at your local gaming store or wherever you like to buy your Magic the Gathering cards.
I'm Bryce Riley.
And I'm Barry White. Thank you for joining us.